Welcome to the Gym Owners Business Podcast with Mel Tempest. The Gym Owners Business Podcast is proudly supported and sponsored by Thomas Plummer, MyZone, Creative Fitness Marketing, and All Smiles Creative. The Gym Owners Business Podcast is part of the Gym Owners Business Network, which is the industry's go-to online hub designed to better service the needs of fitness business owners. The Gym Owners Business Network is currently finalising foundation memberships, so if you're a fitness business that would like to gain valuable and extensive exposure to the Australian and global fitness industries, then head to gymownersbusinessnetwork.net to find out more.
Well, good afternoon. It's Mel Tempest from the Gym Owners Business Podcast and Network. And today I'm speaking to Matthew Wright from Aktiv Solutions. Good afternoon, Matthew.
Hi, Mel. How are you?
I'm very well. Now, I'm very excited to be podcasting with you today because you're heading off to FIBO US in December. And of course, I'll be there myself. So with today's coffee podcast, we're going to be talking all about this amazing event that's launching in December in Orlando, FIBO US 2018. Now, you're going along and you're going to be representing Aktiv Solutions. But before we get into what you're doing there with Aktiv, can you just tell our listeners today a little bit about Matthew Wright, who he is and what your background is?
So currently I am the head of community and education with Aktiv Solutions. So what does that mean? I'm really here to support all of the clubs and studios that we work with to really make sure that we see out the total functional and fitness exercise experience. So rather than some places that may end up just providing you with these really great tools, I'm there to make sure that we can provide you with a really strong return on investment with a major focus of partnering with you to make sure that it aligns with your model and really get as many members and clients engaged as possible. Prior to my role with Aktiv Solutions, I was the regional director of fitness at HealthTrax Fitness and Wellness. So with that, I oversaw all of the fitness as well as the education and onboarding for those teams there.
And of course, Matthew, you and I also both won a scholarship in 2017 to the IHRSA Institute. So for those that could be interested in the IHRSA Institute, can you just spare a few thoughts on, what you did at the Institute and what it was all about and what you got out of it?
For sure, and congratulations again. It was really exciting to be able to have met you at that capacity, so congrats.
Thank you.
What I will say, the IHRSA Institute is one of my favorite professional events of the year. I truly believe that the education and networking that happens at that event is really second to none. You're learning from people who are really in the trenches and applying that to everything that they're doing. I was fortunate to be able to also that Aktiv Solutions was a sponsor for them this year, so I was able to attend it 2 years in a row. And it's something that I know that I always add to my schedule each and every year to make sure that that's a priority for me.
Yeah, it's definitely a fantastic educational experience, and I certainly recommend it to club owners and trainers to get along to. Now, let's get back to FIBO US 2018. Now, there's 2 workshops on the calendar, and I'm excited about both of them. The first one I'd like to chat to you about is your second workshop, where you'll be discussing CoreMax. Can you just explain exactly what CoreMax is?
The best way to explain CoreMax is it's unstable load. We like to pitch this as training unpredictably. So it's a cylindrical tube. We do have variations. There's an aqua ball, and then we have the Torpedo 1, the Torpedo 2, which are a little bit bigger in size. And then we also have the Commander and the Beast. Being able to fill these pieces up with water and air really provides for unlimited amounts of metabolic and total body conditioning. This was one of my favorite tools that I've currently been using, and I can't wait to bring it to everybody at FIBO. It's really something that you have to get into your hands to experience what it can do for you, but not to mention what it can do for your clients as for being able to deliver great results.
Now, is this a tool, Matthew, that all levels of fitness, so if I'm a club owner and, my demographic is more, let's say, the beginner exerciser, is this a tool that I can implement into my club?
Without a doubt, that's a great question. We've had a lot of people in the physical therapy space as well as the rehab space reach out to us about this product because you're allowed to add as much water or resistance as you would like. So if you think about it, whenever you're moving this apparatus away from your center of gravity, it forces your core stabilizing muscles to constantly act. So whether you're training for strength, stability, or the proprioceptors in your body, this tool really is an all-in-one that can help exercisers of all fitness levels.
And obviously it can be used for older adults classes, because I'm seeing at the moment globally that more club owners are now scheduling older adults classes onto their timetable because there's such a demand. So this is, you obviously run workshops for the Cormacs, and trainers can come to you and get trained so that they know the type of exercise that they need to implement to the people attending their classes. Is that correct?
Yes, the goal of the workshop is to be able to truly show the versatility, not just in the movements. I always joke around that I'm the multi-planar trainer, which is I like to try to get people moving in all different planes of motion so that they can really feel the effects of that water moving. I can also speak to, I've worked with my old organization at Health Tracks to provide them with some of the Cormax products as well, because they do have an older demographic population. And they've run some great small group training programs with it. I mean, we've even used this for a lot of athletic teams out here, whether it be footballers or basketball players, even baseball players, just because it brings so much to each and every workout.
I mean, how important is education? How important is education when, club owners go out and they buy equipment, they put it into the clubs? How important is the education for the trainers?
Well, for the fact that that's really what I do in my position, I, of course, think that it's very important. It's one thing to know a product and to be able to play with it and experience it for yourself, but it takes it to a whole other level when you understand why you're using this specific product towards whatever specific goal you're trying to reach with them. So when you can see that changes in the load as far as how much water is going to be in there is really important. Also, the way that you position the body, and also how you can use it as something that's going to be fun and enticing to be able to really get that engagement from the members who may typically just be training with your traditional fixed machines or maybe even just using cardiovascular equipment.
And of course, Aktiv Solutions has a great range of equipment, and you offer education for all of your equipment.
Yes, that is correct. One of my direct roles, as well as one of our other team members, is we really want to make sure that everyone who invests in our products will receive that high level of education and to be able to turn that into, those experiences for the exerciser.
And of course, Matthew, if you've got equipment, you need to have an awesome workspace. Is this not correct?
We, without a doubt, 100% agree with you.
And so tell me all about designing a workspace.
For us, it's not just about supplying the apparatus, supplying just the great storage units. We try to take a look at the entire design and layout. It's very important to us that we create a fun space, but a space that also allows for free flow as to what the classes or the sessions are going to be held in there. But we want to make sure that the exercisers are safe. I tell everybody first and foremost, the worst exerciser is the injured exerciser. So when you can really create that ecosystem and that environment that when people come in, I describe it as that stadium feel. The lights are on and you're ready to get in that workout. That's what we want to provide. We want it to be unique. We want it to be fun, and we want it to be branded to what you're offering at your clubs.
Now, you'll be discussing, obviously, how to design a workspace at FIBO. Is that correct?
Yes, so part of my talk is titled Reimagining the Member and Team Member Experience, is I'll be sharing some of the unique ways that we approach what these spaces look like. I got to tell you, I really give the credit to our functional design specialists, because without their hard work and everything that they do with all of our partners around the world, I wouldn't have the knowledge base that I do, but we wouldn't be able to create such incredible spaces without them.
Yeah, and workspace, as you know, it's extremely important in clubs. Would you agree that it's not really about the size of the workspace, but it's the content that goes into the workspace, and it's what the trainers deliver and how they use the equipment. So what I'm asking Matthew is, if you're a club owner and you're listening right now, and you're thinking, wow, I've only got 100 square meters or 150 square meters or even 70 square meters. I mean, Matthew, you would have to agree that it's not about the space. It's about the content that goes into the space. Is that correct?
Content, usability, and engagement are the greatest keys. We've had some, I don't want to call them small, but for us, and I'll have to speak in square feet, but we've worked with partners that had as little as 400 square feet. I mean, we've even built spaces that are 10,000 plus square feet to create these. It really goes down to, like I said in the beginning, which is the education and making sure that what you're trying to deliver matches the target audience that it's geared towards.
I agree. So Matthew, with FIBO, tell me what's new on the Aktiv stand. If I'm coming across, what will I be seeing?
You know, we being a great partner with FIBO, and I got to tell you, everybody is excited. We're actually going to have our entire Aktiv Solution sales team there so that we can really support this incredible event. We're bringing one of our amazing bridges and storage racks that everyone's going to be able to showcase, as well as all of the equipment that we offer. So we'll be featuring our Core Max, our Aktiv straps, the DeFi trainer, which has been all the rage in most clubs out there right now, our Revel 1, as well as our Ninja Grip. So there's a lot that people can expect. We have some really unique things that we're working on for 2019 with some great technology integrations. And I got to tell you, MyZone has been an incredible partner for us in that endeavor as well.
Yeah, I mean, MyZone is absolutely fantastic. I mean, I'm always blowing their horn anyway, but they've got some great tools that they've been launching in the last few months, and I don't doubt that, you know, tying MyZone and Aktiv Solutions together is a fantastic relationship. Are you able to let us on in any secrets? What's in store for Aktiv in 2019?
Well, as mentioned, I don't want to give too many of the secrets away, but we know there's a major demand right now in creating something that provides an experience for that self-guided user. And our innovative team has been working on something that we feel is very unique, and it's going to be perfect for whether it's that small club or that really large club, that we'll be able to provide not so much a plug-and-play solution, but a solution that you can build at your facility. And we really think it's going to be a game changer in this space.
Well, that's pretty. That's a good enough reason for anybody to get along to see you on the Aktiv Solution stand at FIBO. Now, as you've heard Matthew say in our podcast today, irrespective of your space, Aktiv Solutions and Matthew can certainly help you design a workspace that's suitable within your club. So certainly don't dismiss yourself if you've got a small area. As you said, Matt is more than happy to have a chat with you and discuss what you can implement into your club. Now, Matthew, we've spoken about, your workshop with Core Max, you're designing the workspace there for the clubs, the great stuff that's going to be on the stand at FIBO, and you're taking all of your sales team. So you're definitely gearing up for a very productive exhibition there. Where is the best place for our listeners if they want to get in touch with you before the show to make an appointment to come across and see you?
I'm a really big LinkedIn user, so you can always search for me on LinkedIn under Matt Wright. Also, my Instagram, because part of my role is to oversee and assist our marketing team with our social media. My Instagram handle is Matt Wright _Aktiv, AKTIV. Those are probably the best ways, and I'll be sure to provide my email in the show notes for you as well.
Fantastic. So as you heard, Matthew will be at FIBO. He's told you how to get in touch with him beforehand so that you can make an appointment and duck across and see him on the stand. Do certainly book in if you're going to FIBO to attend his workshops. They are on the FIBO website, so you can log in there, have a look, and have a little bit of a read about more information and the content that he'll be discussing. Matthew, thank you very much for your time this afternoon. I'll be dropping all of Matthew's details into the bottom of our podcast. As I said, Matthew is from Aktiv Solutions. He'll be at FIBO in December December at Orlando. And of course, today's podcast was sponsored by MyZone. Matthew, have an absolutely fantastic afternoon. Thank you for your time, and we'll chat soon.
Mel, thank you so much for your time, and cheers to all of your success. And I cannot wait to see you at FIBO in Orlando.
It's going to absolutely rock. Thank you, Matthew.
Thank you, Mel.